Hello, Jeff.
Hey,
Very,
how you doing?
I'm very well. Very good morning from Croatia.
Thank you, thank you. Nice to be here.
Yeah, great. It must be evening over there in Australia.
It's afternoon. Yeah,
Afternoon.
there's about a six
Okay.
hour difference. That fucks things up a little bit, but it is what it is.
Okay, great. I really like that outfit that you're wearing. You are
I think
in
it.
the crickety mode.
Yes, oh, of course. I'm always thinking about cricket. You should know that.
Yes, absolutely. So, a very warm welcome from the channel Indian in Croatia. And thank you for agreeing for this discussion pertaining to the Mediterranean Cricket League that we are looking forward to hosting in Zagreb.
Yep.
Um, I will take this opportunity, for the channel viewers to introduce Jeff a little bit. Jeff is a Croatian who currently stays in Australia, in Perth.
Yes.
And
Western.
yes, great. So that was a question in Perth. Great. So, Jeff is a Croatian cricketer. Jeff has been playing cricket since a long time. How many years, Jeff, have you been playing cricket?
Oh, my whole life, or since I was about six, I think. So,
Oh,
we're looking at, 30 odd, 30 plus years, let's say that.
wow.
And for Croatia since I think 2002. So,
Okay, great.
about 20.
Okay, super. And Jeff is the founder of Mediterranean Cricket League, which he has hosted four times before in Croatia, where he will speak more in detail about what it is and how things happen in the Cricket League. Jeff is the tournament director for MCL and has been relentless in his promotion for cricket in many ways, playing for Croatian national team and doing his bit to promote cricket in this country, which is more famous for its football, basketball, handball, water polo, volleyball, where this country actually wins Olympic medals. Now, having said that, let's dive in and find out what MCL is about. So, Jeff, just for starters, and I will not give some kind of a format, but allow you and request you to open up the conversation connected to MCL as a subject.
Okay, so the MCL was developed as a result of in about I think 2012. Croatia as a national team played its last official tournament. We didn't know it at the time. With no official tournaments in the near future to be played, we thought we'd develop our own tournament to keep the interest going of the players and the momentum that we built in the Croatian Cricket Federation. To keep that momentum going forward, we thought we'd develop our own tournament. So we called it the Mediterranean Cricket League, and basically the plan was for our players to have that ability to play a tournament once a year and to invite the best teams and players from around the world.
Oh, excellent. So it's a situation, from what I hear, it's a situation that developed, and you use that situation to create another possibility and turned it into an opportunity.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Look, I've been to many different tournaments over the years. Something like 20 countries we toured with the Croatian national team, and so yeah, when we it was evident that for the next few years at least there wasn't going to be a national type tournament. I thought, well, I can. Why don't I make my own tournament up for the guys to play in? And obviously, with the support of everyone at the CCF, we decided that this would be a great way to go. And as we said, the Mediterranean Cricket League was born.
Brilliant. That's fantastic. So, just going further in the Mediterranean Cricket League, there have been four editions, and this is going to be the fifth one. Of course, there has been a gap between the fourth and this existing one of 2 years because of COVID. But just to get an idea, when and where did the Mediterranean Cricket League happen? The previous four editions.
Okay, so we basically had the first three in Split, and that was a fantastic location. It was right on the Adriatic Sea, beautiful hotel, and it was fantastic. I think we sort of needed to move on from that facility because the ground probably wasn't what we'd hoped to have.
Okay.
So we're always looking to make the tournament bigger and better and all that sort of stuff. So I mean that was always in our back of our minds that we weren't going to stay in the same place forever anyway. But we played the first 3 editions in Split, and it was fantastic. Then we had an opportunity to go to Chepi, and that was just took the tournament to an absolute new level. It was fantastic. Bigger and better hotel, facilities were much better playing surface, all of those sorts of things. So that went really, really well. And then obviously, so we built up, momentum over 4 years of tournaments that have got better every year. And then obviously COVID hit. So for 2 years, we've been sort of sitting on our hands and wondering what our next move is going to be, when we're going to play. And you know what? We thought the best move for this one was going to be in Zagreb, which is the home of cricket in Croatia, where we have the most players, the best facilities, and some great contacts. So we thought this would be a really good reintroduction for the MCL to come back and play in Zagreb.
Okay, and it's fantastic to actually restart after this particular gap of 2 years in Zagreb, and we are all very excited about it. That I can confirm to you. When you think about the teams that have participated in MCL, the previous editions and the current one, so please share something about the teams, where they've come from and how has been their experience.
Right. So, look, over the journey, we've probably had, I think, 12 or 13 countries, somewhere along that line, participate. So we've had, obviously, teams from Croatia, teams from Australia, from India, from Pakistan, New Zealand, Slovenia, Poland, Romania, great friends in Estonian cricket. They're big supporters of ours, the Ukraine. There's just been a whole stack of different countries that have put in teams. And, of course, the MCL is a national team. You can put in your national team, or you can put in a club team, or you can put in a touring team, if you like. So we sort of keep the options open. So we try to obviously get the best teams and players we can, and we just basically open it up to the world, whoever wants to come and enjoy Croatia and the MCL.
That's fantastic. And just to get some idea in terms of, are there any ambassadors who are supporting and promoting MCL in terms of professional cricketers?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, we have 3 well-known ambassadors, 2 who have been with us from the start, which are Simon Kadich and Brad Hogg, 2 former Australian superstars of the game, and they've played obviously all around the world, and they played all formats of the game, and probably Brad was probably the last one to play in the IPL. And obviously they both played for the Perth Scorchers in the BBL, so they were fantastic players. And obviously this year we've taken on a good friend of mine, Darren Maddy from England, who played for he's played for Warwickshire, he's played for England, Leicester, and he was known as the Mr. T20 back in the early 2000s when T20 sort of first started. He was the gun player. So we've got 3 fantastic, not only ambassadors, but they're fantastic people who spread the word of the game and help promote. And I keep saying this, not only cricket in Croatia, but cricket in Europe, to show that, there's a lot of cricket going on over here, and having fantastic names like, Brad, Simon and Darren promoting what we're doing with this league, it's just fantastic for us, and, really puts cricket in Croatia, but also cricket in Europe on the map. So, yeah, fantastic to have those guys involved.
Well, that's very nice to hear. And as I was hearing you say that apart from being ambassadors of the game and MCL, they are fantastic people. And I do remember Simon Katich and Brad Hogg. I come from India, and Indian Premier League has been very prominent, and I have followed cricket through my life. Cricket, as we say in India, it's a religion, so it's something which is very prominent on a daily basis. So having said that, yes, that's where I for a few moments zipped off to. Again, taking the conversation of MCL forward, there are these stars that are coming who have achieved quite a lot in the game, and then there are these teams that are coming who are achievers in their own kind of a way. One thought that comes very clearly is that they would like to show themselves to the world. So, and that's where the question comes that how has MCL been showcased or promoted earlier, and have we done any kind of a telecast or a live streaming of matches?
Right, so this will be our actual first broadcast. So we're going to live stream the MCL for the first time. Seems to be a lot of live streaming of events, etc., going on these days. And look, the thing is, we've got a really good product. We're very proud of how well the competition's been going. So we want to now take it to the next level, and part of that increasing that visibility is obviously by live streaming. So yeah, this year on our YouTube channel, we're going to be live streaming the Mediterranean Cricket League, which will be fantastic. And that also obviously enables us to sort of, to give more to not only to the players, and so they've got visibility in the teams and the countries, but also to things like sponsors and those sorts of things as well, which obviously, as you well know, are very important to getting any tournament or any event off the ground. So yeah, so we're really looking forward to to the broadcasting and having commentators and some interviews and just making it really lively, because we'd like to think we're trendsetters in Europe in a lot of ways with our tournament. And so I think, live streaming is the way forward for us, and, really excited to sort of to see ourselves on the screen, and our family and friends can follow us from all around the world, and our supporters. So it should be fantastic.
That's absolutely true. And I'm really that's the part that has been really exciting to get people who are participating, especially they tell that we're going and we're going to do this, but their friends and family and extended circle can actually see what they're doing, and that actually adds a completely different dimension to the tournament with the live stream and the broadcast and the telecast. Excellent. Another point connected to on-ground factors is what's going to be there on the at the MCL ground for the players and for. Okay, we'll come to the spectators later. Let's talk about for the players.
Yeah. Oh, well, firstly, we hope it's going to be a very professionally run tournament with high quality cricket, because that's what, I talk about cricket tourism and getting, people to come and bring their families. The MCL is a very family friendly event. So we don't only want the players themselves to come and teams to come. We want them to bring their wives, their kids, their family. So make it a real family affair. But what's the most important part of the whole scenario is the cricket on the ground. So we're going to have, very high level cricket played by really, really good cricketers. We're going to have ICC and Cricket Australia officials. So from umpires to scorers, we've got a really, really good setup there. So I think people will be able to see that, it's a pretty professionally run tournament with a high standard of play. The ground's looking fantastic from the last time I saw us, looking nice and green. And so, yeah, I think, that's what people can expect, that they're going to get a good quality tournament, and it's going to be competitive. It's going to be fantastic. Looking forward to it.
Excellent. And the next portion of the question, again connected to the ground, what is going to be available on the ground for spectators and people who would like to visit and see the game happening live?
Yeah, look, we're going to have teas and all that. So we're going to have obviously food and beverages, and so you can have a nice drink while you're watching the game, and there'll be hopefully lots of people will turn up, and we'll get some friendly banter, some networking, people supporting the teams, and hopefully also too, it's really what we're trying to do too is hopefully we'll get a lot of new people to the ground that perhaps haven't seen a lot of cricket or even know much about cricket at all. So hopefully we can get some of the local guys and their families and all the local people to come out and support the event, have a look at the event, maybe have a beer while they're watching the proceedings of what's going on, some chavapis. So, yeah, there'll be food and all those sorts of things. There might even be a bit of face painting or bouncy castles involved as well. I don't know, we're still developing all that stuff, but there's certainly going to be a bit of a carnival, festival sort of atmosphere. So we really want people to have fun. That's the big thing about the MCL. It's meant to be family friendly and fun, a fun tournament to play. But obviously, with keeping the cricket itself as the main focus, which is what we try to do and emphasise. We want the cricket to be of the highest standard, but it should be a lot of fun for whoever wants to come down to the ground and join in the fun.
Excellent. Another question that just cropped up is that we have reached out as part of the team to the embassies, and there has been favorable communication back from a couple of them. So is there any kind of a message that we can communicate to the various embassies whose players are coming to participate in the MCL?
Of course, look, we've discussed previously, like there'll be Australians there, there'll be a lot of Indians there, there'll be Pakistani people, there'll be people from Estonia, from Turkey, from Poland, from Belgium. I don't want to miss any countries out. But yeah, a wide range. So look, the more embassies and the more those sorts of people and dignitaries that we can get to come along, they'll certainly, there'll be a lot of different nationalities there. I mean, that's what it's about. It's bringing people and cultures and nationalities together. So it should be fantastic. Looking forward to seeing all those nationalities and having a really good mix match of all the different cultures.
Oh, that's excellent. I think that covers almost everything in MCL 2022 in Zagreb.
Well, the big thing that we haven't spoken about, of course, is that Brad Hogg, the famous cricketer, will be playing in the tournament. So Brad's played a couple times in the MCL now, and look, he's a draw card. He's fantastic. Not only on the field, he's a very professional guy, but he's a lot of fun too. He loves talking to people, signing autographs and all that. He makes himself very, very valuable because he's like I said, he's not only a fantastic cricketer and he's won 2 World Cups. You know what I mean? So this guy has played Test cricket, one-day cricket, T20 cricket all around the world. He's been there and done that. So he's always open and happy to tell a story. He can talk underwater with a bunch of marbles in his mouth. That guy, let me tell you. But no.
I believe you.
So Brad's fantastic. So he'll be making himself available to obviously promote the event and to talk to people. But all I can say too about the MCL, look, it's a fun event. We really welcome people to come and see the beauty of Croatia while they're there. So it's not just about the cricket. That's obviously the focus. We run a really good professional tournament and we're promoting cricket, but also we're promoting to come over and have a bit of fun as well. Take a few extra days, come see Dubrovnik, come and see Zagreb, come and see the beauty that is Croatia, come and swim in the Adriatic Sea. There's a lot of great things to do in Croatia as well. So it's a family-friendly event, and we certainly make everybody welcome. So that's what we're trying to achieve with the MCL. And look, every year we seem to get more and more people coming over, and even spectators coming just alone to see the tournament and to meet some of these players and obviously our draw card Brad. This should be fantastic.
Oh, he's a very passionate sports person, that I can tell you from my own experience, and totally agree with you on that. And him playing is, wow, it's going to be fantastic. Just to see, a great cricketer who has achieved so much playing the game. Also, one of the gists, that comes from the conversation is MCL is, of course, cricket and sport, but at the same time, coming to participate in MCL is not just about cricket and sports. It is about an experience where cricket and sports is a portion of that experience, and there is so much more to Croatia. And I, as an Indian in Croatia, can tell you that it's a beautiful place. It's going to be a good summer. And obviously the sea is calling. So one comes, plays, and then goes and has fun. So play and fun is going to be together. That I'm absolutely sure, and I can actually clearly see. So it's been, I think I am really thankful to you for speaking to an Indian in Croatia. And if there is anything you would like to add further, you're most welcome to do.
Oh, look, it's absolutely been a pleasure talking to you. And look, I welcome all, particularly the Indian people to come over. Look, I think we'll have 2 or 3 teams from India playing in the tournament. Okay. So there'll be a presence, and Indians are just so passionate about their cricket, and obviously that helps with getting sponsors and things like that as well, because obviously cricket in India is just so massive at the moment. So yeah, welcome. Come over, bring your teams over, come over and enjoy the MCL, and we look forward to seeing you all there.
I'm going to end it on the note that, okay, this time there are 2 or 3 teams possibility from India. I foresee a tournament of teams from India. So as we build this particular thing forward, one of the things that I would like to work on is to have a tournament which comprises of teams from India, and of course, we try and have teams from other places to just make it more spicy, as a term that we Indians love to use. So there it is. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Just an absolute pleasure, and look forward to the MCL 2022 in Zagreb.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.